Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the George Benson football channel, the home of the channel where we use a bit of logical reasoning, basically announce transfers before anybody else does. So yesterday I made a video a few hours before Timo Werner supposedly has made an agreement with Chelsea Football Club to become a Chelsea player from next season. Yesterday's video I basically said why Chelsea will beat Liverpool to the signing of Timo Werner, and I gave like the most logical reasoning that I could think of as to why that would happen. Obviously football, it's not just kicking a ball around a pitch. There's a lot of psychological things. There are a lot of economical things. And as much as I've not seen on the Chelsea website that the deal is done, it is looking as though Chelsea have signed Werner. A lot of very reputable sources are reporting this, and yeah, my phone just was buzzing like crazy. Obviously in Bali it's 7 hours ahead of London, and my phone just kept vibrating, and I was like, for God's sake, like what do people want at 4, 5 in the morning? Look at my phone, and everyone's going crazy because they think that I'm some sort of like mystic transfer predictor. Although I did actually also predict that Jadon Sancho would score a hat-trick in his last game, and I got that one right as well. So not going to make any promises in today's video about the next players, but if you go and subscribe to the George Benson football channel right now and just, you know, hit the like button for the sake of hitting the like button, then I might just turn on the old brain again, and maybe we can do another video where we premeditate a Chelsea transfer again in the next couple of days. It's just like, I don't know what to say. I will take the credit because why not? Just, you have to do it in this day and age. Timo Werner, ladies and gentlemen, is set to become a Chelsea player from next season, which is an absolutely incredible signing. In this video today, we're going to see what it means for Roman Abramovich and the perspective of Chelsea fans and the global world just thinking like, is Abramovich still in love with Chelsea the way that he used to be? Will we ever see a summer like that first summer where he came in and revolutionized the club? This suggests that not only is Roman Abramovich willing to put his hand in his pocket, but it looks as though, with Timo Werner speaking with Frank Lampard, Roman Abramovich is ready to sanction transfers that Frank Lampard believes is the best for his project at Chelsea Football Club. I'm just flipping excited, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know where to go with this. We'd like to see the gap being bridged between Liverpool, who are undoubtedly the best team in the country right now. Pep Guardiola's Manchester City technically went and did the round 2 of what Chelsea did in 2003, spending a lot of money to build upon what was already a semi-decent squad, and then they went and won Premier League. City and Liverpool are a class above the rest of the Premier League, and it's up to Chelsea, as a team that are used to winning trophies, to actually make the signings and back the manager in order to bridge that gap as much as possible. So if there was any doubts about whether or not Roman Abramovich is still committed to Chelsea, he came out and said that this summer there will be a minimum of 2 marquee signings. So it is what it is, boys and girls, you know. As long as Werner does actually sign on the dotted line, I'm very well aware that me posting stuff like this on Twitter, I'm going to get it up for you now, and I'm actually going to sing it because, you know, just why not? This is the song that I made up for Werner this morning on my 6:30 a.m. walk in Bali. So I said, in the tune to Salomon Kalou's song, I got the call from Jurgen and said no. The mighty blue of London's where I'll go. He's signing for the Chelsea, and now we're gonna win the league. That's why we love our German Timo. La 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 la. That's why we love our German Timo. I just know that if this doesn't go through, I'm going to be plastered all over the internet as the biggest loser in the history of the world, but I don't care. So what does it mean for Super Frankie Lampard? Well, I think a lot of people wondered whether or not, we bring it back to the Abramovich point, will Frank get the players that he wants? There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that Timo Werner is one of the best strikers in world football. Frank has come out countless times this season saying things like, we're not scoring enough goals, we're creating chances, but we're not doing enough in the final third. It's been a big issue for Chelsea this season. In the middle of the park, we've looked good. Defensively, there's been issues. Hopefully, we're going to correct that one as well. Going forward, Tammy's had a good season, but we've just missed so many chances, and for a team that creates so much, we're missing out by just not scoring enough goals. So Timo Werner coming in, if we take a look at Werner's goal contributions, it's absolutely outstanding this season in the Bundesliga. I said in yesterday's video, 3 of the past 4 seasons, he's managed to bag 20 plus goals. This season, 25 goals in 29 matches with 7 assists, which in terms of assists is actually more than any other Chelsea player in the Premier League this season as well. The man's got goal contributions coming out of his boot, his head, his knee, wherever you want him to touch the flipping ball, every 75 minutes in the Bundesliga this season. That is prolific statistics. You've got Tammy Abraham, who's had a very good season as well at Chelsea. I don't think there's a Chelsea fan that can deny that. Contribution every 120 or so minutes, which again, it's not bad, but Timo Werner at the moment is at an elite level in terms of European strikers. The question that everyone's saying right now, what does this mean for Tammy Abraham? And that's what I really want to focus on. What I've tried to come up with is two formations that can see both Timo Werner and Tammy Abraham on the pitch at the same time. What we've seen a lot of, if we watch some highlights of Timo Werner's best moments, a lot of it is playing off the shoulder of the defender, where he comes in from the left-hand side of the attack, brings himself into the centre, takes players on because he's good with both feet, and then finishes with the ball in the 18-yard box. So, what we could see is a 4-2-3-1 formation. We're going to look at Ben Chilwell as a left back, because it looks as though Chelsea are doing their business early, and supposedly Frank is very keen on Ben Chilwell as well. So we put Ben Chilwell in this graphic for future projections. Ben Chilwell on the left, Reece James on the right, playing in a 4-2-3-1 formation that could see Hakim Ziyech on the right, Timo Werner playing in either a number 10 or on the left wing with Christian Pulisic, and Tammy Abraham up front. What we could see here, and this is why the Werner signing is an incredible one for Chelsea, there is so much dynamism in this attack. The versatility of all of these attacking players is absolutely phenomenal. Both Pulisic, Werner, and Hakim Ziyech could find themselves playing in any of the positions along the front line if Chelsea are to play with Tammy Abraham as a lone striker. Now obviously if we look at where Timo Werner scored his most goals this season, it has come from playing as a centre forward. I said it yesterday, I don't believe that Chelsea will have bought Timo Werner in with the expectation of Tammy Abraham leaving the club, or we've given him the number 9 shirt. Why on earth would we buy a player to replace him and see Tammy Abraham playing like a Michy Batshuayi role? I don't think that's going to be the way it is. I think that Chelsea have bought in Timo Werner to use him out on the left or as a second striker in a number 10 because he offers so much versatility with his ability on the ball and what he can provide to the Chelsea attack. Now, I'm not saying that I've ever doubted Tammy Abraham's attitude. I've never doubted his attitude. I actually think he's got a great attitude as a striker. Something we've not seen at Chelsea for quite some time, since Didier Drogba and Nicolas Anelka were both at the club under Carlo Ancelotti, is two strikers who can both score enough goals. The reason why Chelsea was so good going forward under Ancelotti is because we knew that there wasn't just one target man. Nicolas Anelka wasn't necessarily a target man because Didier Drogba is probably the definition of target man in world football, but Nicolas Anelka contributed as many goals as Didier Drogba could, and what we've got now with Werner and Abraham at Chelsea, we know that Tammy's a goal scorer. Timo Werner, prolific goal scorer even at the age of 24, is exciting for Chelsea right now, and even if Abraham wasn't to be playing, we've got a formation on the screen now that's like a 4-3-3, having Christian Pulisic and Hakim Ziyech alongside him, with Kante, Ruben and Kovacic in the midfield. You could see someone like Kante or a Kovacic bringing the ball forward with both Reece James and Ben Chilwell overlapping on the left and right hand sides. Chelsea are going to be one of the most aggressive attacking teams in the Premier League. And we've already been that this season. We've seen that Frank likes to play free-flowing attacking football. And with signings like this, with Ziyech to come in as well, a lot of people are forgetting that we've still got to see this man in a Chelsea shirt too. And the man is an absolute magician. Chelsea are going to be one of the most beautiful teams to watch. And if Timo Werner does sign on that dotted line, maybe he is going to be Chelsea's centre forward, meaning that Tammy's going to have to really dig deep to find the levels that Timo Werner's been able to reach in order for Chelsea to want to go ahead and buy him. So either way, I think this is a brilliant move, not just for Chelsea Football Club, but I think it's a great move for Tammy as well. If we look at what Frank Lampard's trying to build, we know that he's got a vision for Chelsea. We know that he's not just come here for a quick payday. He absolutely loves the football club. He wants to see Chelsea competing for the trophies. And if Timo Werner's the man that he wanted, and Timo Werner's the man that he's got, you bet your bottom dollar that Frank Lampard has got a plan to fit both Timo and Tammy Abraham into his Chelsea side. So that is probably the best news that could have possibly been released in the last 24 hours. It still doesn't mean that Chelsea's business is done. I think that Ben Chilwell will be another marquee signing. I've got a sneak feeling about another German. I think it could happen. Jadon Sancho, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not just going to rule anything out here. I don't know if it's going to be Jadon, but Havertz. Even though when I look at him, and when I was building the graphics for this video, I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted Mount in my midfield, whether I wanted Jorginho in my midfield. I just went for Ruben, Kovacic and Kante in the end. There's so many options, and I think Werner's versatility and Ziyech's versatility are two of the main reasons why Frank's brought him in. Chelsea don't want to become a predictable side. We want to be able to use different formations, like we saw this season when we reverted to 3 at the back against Spurs. That was the kind of tactical genius that I think Frank is going to try and replicate with these kind of signings moving forward. So yeah, an exciting video today. Timo Werner is on the verge of agreeing a deal at Chelsea, or he's already agreed a deal. I don't know. It's all like, every time I speak, I'm like, please don't let me down, Chelsea. Just get this one over the line. We do have to remember that Liverpool could still come in with a bid, and supposedly Timo Werner was interested in Liverpool because he spoke to Jurgen, but I've already made the song now and he said no, so we're just gonna roll with it. I feel like this could really come to bite me in the arse, but it's looking as though it's done. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smack a like on it. Let's see if we can get 4,000 for Chelsea agreeing a deal with Timo Werner. I'm excited. We're getting close to 100k now, so if we can hit it in the next 24 hours, that would be bloody phenomenal. So subscribe to the George Benson football channel if you haven't already done so. Turn on bell notifications so you don't miss an upload. I love you guys. Hopefully this one gets over the line. It's looking like it will. See you all later. Bye-bye.